The guest room. The house on Willow Lane had stood empty for 11 years before the new owners moved in. Everyone in town knew the story. The family who lived there vanished one January night in 2014. No bodies, no note, no sign of struggle. Just the front door left wide open and snow drifting across the hallway. The new couple, Mark and Lena, didn't believe in ghosts. They bought the place cheap, tore out the musty carpet, painted over the faded wallpaper. The only room they left untouched was the small bedroom at the end of the upstairs hall. The previous owners had called it the guest room. The real estate photos showed it empty except for one thing: an old wooden rocking chair facing the window. Mark wanted to sell the chair. Lena said it had character. So it stayed. The first week, nothing happened. The second week, Lena started hearing the creak. Soft, rhythmic, like someone sitting in the chair, rocking slowly, late at night when the house was quiet. She told herself it was the wind pushing against the frame or the old floorboards settling. Mark never heard it. He slept like a stone. On the 10th night, she woke at 3:17 a.m. to the sound again, clearer this time. Creak, creak, creak. She lay still, eyes open in the dark, counting the rocks. 23. Then it stopped. The next morning, she went into the guest room alone. The chair was exactly where it should be, facing the window. Dust lay undisturbed on the seat. She touched the backrest, cold, solid. Nothing moved. That night, the rocking started earlier. 1:42 a.m. louder. Faster. As though whoever sat there was impatient. Lena slipped out of bed, leaving Mark snoring. She padded down the hall in bare feet, phone flashlight in hand. The guest room door was already open a crack. She hadn't left it that way. She pushed it wider. The chair was rocking. Not violently, just a gentle, steady motion, the way an old person might rock while thinking. The wood groaned under invisible weight. The seat cushion dipped slightly in the middle. Lena's thumb hovered over the flashlight button, but she didn't press it. She didn't want to see what might be sitting there. She whispered, "Stop." The chair stopped instantly. Silence pressed in, thick as wet snow. Then, from the chair itself, came a small, polite sound. Tap. One finger long, deliberate, tapped once on the armrest. Then again. Tap. Lena backed out, closed the door, and locked it from the outside with the old skeleton key they'd found in a drawer. She didn't tell Mark. She didn't sleep. The next 3 nights were quiet. Too quiet. The house felt like it was holding its breath. On the 4th night, Mark woke up alone. Lena's side of the bed was cold. He found her standing in the hallway outside the guest room, staring at the closed door. "Lena?" She didn't answer. He stepped closer. "What's wrong?" She turned slowly. Her eyes were very wide. "It asked me to sit down." Mark laughed once, nervous, then stopped when he saw her face. "What?" "It said my name first. Then it said, 'Please, sit.' Very polite, like it had been waiting a long time." Mark reached for the doorknob. The key was gone. Inside, something heavy shifted in the chair. Creak. Mark banged on the door. "Open it." Lena just shook her head. "It's not locked from our side anymore." They stood there in the dark hallway, listening. The rocking started again, slow, contented, the way someone rocks when they're finally comfortable. Mark tried to shoulder the door. It didn't budge. From inside came the softest sound, a sigh of relief. Then the chair began to rock faster and faster, and then it stopped. When the silence stretched too long, Mark finally broke it. "We're leaving. Right now." They packed one bag each and drove to a motel 20 miles away. They never went back. The house sat empty again. Months later, a real estate agent showed the place to a young couple. They loved the light, the hardwood, the price. They asked about the guest room. The agent smiled tightly. "Oh, that's just a spare bedroom. Nice rocking chair. Adds character." The new owners moved in on a Friday. That night, around 3:17 a.m., the chair began to rock. Only this time it wasn't empty. It already had someone sitting in it, and it was still waiting for one more.